Hey folks, it turned out to be a pretty nice day across the valley. Wasn't so sure of that this morning when the clouds were thick. Temperatures had fallen to the 50s. Actually, it's pretty comfortable, just a little chilly. But then this afternoon, those clouds broke and temperatures warmed up. This is where we are now. 68 at the coast, Port Isabel, 76 in Brownsville. Harlan's going to remain a little cooler and then back into the 80s when you get back into the western part of the valley. Tonight won't be as cool as last night because the wind is turning around. It's in the process of turning around, coming back up from the south, so it's bringing that warmer, more humid air back, and that means dense fog probably at the coast again, so not as cool as last night. No 50s this time around. And then tomorrow, 80s. Now, it's going to take some time because they're going to wake up with clouds again, but we'll wake up close to 70 degrees. Those clouds will thin out. Sunshine comes out, temperatures warm back in the 80s, southeast winds tomorrow at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. The island always cooler, about 75 at South Padre. You can see there, much cooler than the rest of the valley, but that is pretty much normal because the water is still cool. The normal high is 77. Tomorrow, we're above that by lunchtime. Sunday, we're definitely above that by lunchtime. And then Monday, we're way below that all day long. Now, this 90 on Sunday, if the front comes in a little earlier, that could be way down here somewhere. Not convinced we're going to make 90, but I think there's a good chance of it. And then Monday, it may start a little warmer, but by afternoon, we're in the 40s, so it just ends up cold no matter how you look at it. Satellite shows all those clouds coming in, thickening up, and then breaking this afternoon, giving us some sunshine as that warm front pushes back to the north aboard the southerly winds. And what that does is bring a lot of moisture in tonight. So you wake up tomorrow again to cloudy skies. As the day goes along, clouds break a little, some afternoon sunshine, a little bit warmer with the southeast wind about 10 to 20. And then Sunday, we start again warm and humid. We warm up again close to 90 middle of the afternoon unless the front comes in a little faster. One model suggests that's going to happen. Not convinced of that yet, but we'll keep watching that for you. But in the meantime, front does come in late in the day. Behind it, temperatures begin to drop, clouds begin to thicken up, and by the time you get to Monday morning, it'll be overcast, windy, chilly, maybe a little misty drizzle, but rain not the big story with this. Instead, just windy and cold, and temperatures really could still be in the 50s early in the morning, but not going to go up. It's going to go down instead. So by afternoon, we're all in the 40s. With the rain, not much, just some spotty drizzle. That's about it. And Sunday's a mainly rain-free day, but when that front comes in, there could be a shower, but even that chance looks pretty small at this point. So the warm front sitting just to the north of us right now. So most of the valley warming up behind it. Ahead of it, still in the 50s and 60s for the most part. Furious just jumped to 70, so the front may be north of them now. It's 75 in Zapata, but Austin's 55, Dallas is 45, 38 in Oklahoma City, and it's going to get a lot colder than that over the next couple of days as the front makes its way in this direction. It's a messy weather map right now, but the warm front pushes to the north eventually. We wait for the cold front to form, and there it is on Sunday, pushing southward, moving into the valley late in the day Sunday, and it just turns cold, and the high pressure continues to build in. It pushes into Texas on Tuesday. Finally, Wednesday, it starts to move away, but until then, it just stays chilly across the valley. At the coast, went out of the southeast, eventually out of the south, 5 to 15. Dense fog advisory until 6 p.m. There's a low risk of rip currents. So for tonight, your first 105 AccuWeather forecast calls for temperatures to fall only the upper 60s, so about 10 warmer than last night with that dense fog likely along the coast. Then tomorrow, morning clouds and fog, 85, some late day sunshine, and also rather breezy. Look at Sunday, back to 90-ish. Again, if the front's early, it may not get that warm, but then Monday, it will get that cold as the front comes in, temperatures fall into the 40s. We have trouble getting out of the 40s on Tuesday, maybe 50, that's it. Then back to 86 by Friday of next week. So we get 2 days of winter next week. That's your updated First 105 forecast.